Peace and love, African family. Peace, love, and sunlight. This is Ankh Eru from jamtoursafrica.com family. And in this video, guys, I just want to give you guys an update. I made a video about a sister that was actually, having some difficulty struggling with her 3 kids and stuff. She never have nowhere to live and stuff, and actually, give her some money to pay her rent and give her some food and tell her to actually come back and check me a few days to see if you guys would actually help out the situation. But some comment that I received, I decided to just pull down the video and call it a day and maybe just understand, because I know I like to listen to my subscribers, and they were saying that, oh, Jam Tours, you can't come out and give out people health information like that. But I never know that this person was suffering from that illness family. She tell me, I never ask, and I just say, yo guys, Jam Tours is Dr. Sebi, teachings and stuff. These things are like whatever. But anyways, I decided to just pull on the video because I don't really want to cause no, people settings and settings, and me just feel a way about it in a way that maybe I'm doing something wrong. So let me just pull down the video and try to maybe make it in a different way. And and that's just my take. So that's the reason why I pull down the video, family, because now, I don't really want no animosity. So it's better be safe than sorry anyway. So, Jam Tours always actually live up to the Jamaican proverbs. It's better to be safe and sorry. And Jam Tours is not on YouTube to actually look for views and make money. It's just a story that touched my heart, and what actually, pleased me the most is that I was able to actually give her our rent so she can move back in, so she can actually, sleep with her kids them and stuff. Because she's been sleeping outside my business establishment, family. She's been sleeping outside the restaurant at the front, and I'm like, seeing, one thing, when you think about helping people when they have kids, it's very important and it's very serious, family. So Jam Tours take those things very serious first when you have a kid, because I have kids too, and I know how the struggle can be, trying to raise them and stuff. So yeah, so it's just one of those situations, family, that I just decided to actually take that part out of the video. But if you guys still want to support her and stuff, she don't have M-Pesa, she don't have a phone. So I was saying that the first donation I get, I would actually give her, make she buy a phone and get her M-Pesa set up. So you guys can actually, be familiar with her, and then you guys can send her M-Pesa to support her and stuff like that. So, I don't know. As I was saying to myself, the more side that if this is what you want me to do, it will make everything run smooth, and it won't make my heart be at ease. My heart was not easy in that comment, because the comment was like, it's criminal, it's a crime to actually give out somebody health information like that. Worse it's that kind of illness that you don't know how it go already. So they put that illness on black people, and and if you try to talk about it, you try to solve it, you don't know the thing. Just like we do with Dr. Sebi, man, solve it, and them they praise him. Them actually want to take him to jail, and them actually want him a lot of things, family. So the thing go. So seeing a comment like that in a foreign country, you don't know what them can do or what they want to do. So just say, pull it down and actually just, make it rest and try to do it in a different way. Take out that part and then see if people want to support it. It really touched my heart to see that, people have to be suffering like this and hurt. And people have so much money, billions of dollars, and not really helping. So yeah, family, so this is just my take on the situation, and I hope you guys can actually see where I'm coming from. This is something I always want to do, is give back to the Kenyan people, because trust me, Kenyan people are very hardworking and them no beggy. So if you help somebody, it's not like say, them will continue on your help. If you help them and give them a start, they will actually, highly unlikely, it will be productive. In Jamaica, when my auntie Dana do this donation thing, people, I make up story, I make up lie, and when you find out they're not really in need. Then you watch Miss Dana, Auntie Dana, she do her donation program. People come and lie. Lie, so them them are in this situation and lies them in this and then they take a stock. Them don't need help because them just want, you know, the international community and people from the diaspora to send them money and send them donation. So I saw the thing go, family, but you don't know the thing go. Everything I'm for a reason, and you know, Jam Tours is here on earth to learn and experience things and change. You know, when somebody says something to me, if it makes sense, I am all on board. I'm not gonna live in a lie and try to make up stories that make it look like say, hey, you know what I mean? Once it makes sense to me, so that kind of makes sense to me. Putting out people health information like that. I never asked, but she just bring it up, saying she is and stuff like that, and I say, all right, you know what I mean? I never did know that it's a law, but I never asked, and I was just like, you know, curious to know our story and our background, so you guys can hear, you know what I mean, how you can help and hear the situation and see how you want to help family. So I just saw the thing go. I just feel like, you know, people in Africa don't get the support that they're supposed to get, and you know what I mean, these Western countries, you know, bleed out the minerals, send it back to them country, and a whole lot of stuff, and the people them left displaced and struggling. Look what we're going in Congo. All of these things that are you know what I mean? All of these things are what the West did, make people have to be living like this. I don't see how Africa can be so rich and people be living like this, family. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. So, you know, as a Jamaican, you know what I mean, I always want to come back to Africa. You know, we're always looking for a way to help people, and the African people and stuff like that. I wish, like, you know, people will be helping African people like how they help other, you know, country and stuff when they're in crisis and need. You know what I mean? So, and that's how it is, family. So we're just trying to make a difference and trying to make a change. And if you want to be a part of that change, you can, you know, partner up with Jam Tours, and we can start some donation programs where we can help the poor and needy and less fortunate. And you know what I mean, I was thinking about it the other day, family, and I said to myself that if I'm gonna do this donation program, I'm only helping, you know what I mean, single mothers with kids and just females, because, you know, by right, family on earth, a female should be provided for and protected. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So just like how you actually treat your wife, you provide and you protect for her and the kids. That's how woman on earth should be treated. You know what I mean? No woman shouldn't have to be suffer. You know, but there's a word that say woman was made to suffer and man was made to feel the pain. No, man was made to feel the pain and woman was made to suffer. How does it go for me? Tell me. Because now man was made to suffer and woman was made to feel the pain. Yes, family. So woman not supposed to suffer. No females are not supposed to suffer in a life, family. You know what I mean? Because they was made to feel pain. That's why they give birth. That's why, you know what I mean? Yeah, they was made to feel pain. You know, man was never made to feel pain. Man was made to suffer. So when they see a man suffer, you know what I mean, that was actually, you know, I don't know, when I think about it too, it's like give me another inspiration. I was saying to myself that when Adam them disobey God, maybe God put the curse and say, hey Adam, you're gonna suffer, you know. You're gonna work hard, you're gonna sweat, and you're gonna suffer. And for you, woman, you're gonna give pain. You know, you're gonna made to feel pain when you give birth. Because if that never happened, you know what I mean, you know, it'll be immaculate conception. It'll be like you just give birth like that with no pain. But because of sin and shame, the most you know what I mean? So all of these things, family, you know what I mean, makes sense. When you hear words, the world is made up of numbers and words. And when you hear words, you know what I mean, you have to put it into context and, you know, ask for inspiration. Just like the Bible, you read the Bible and most people even understand. And that's where you find pastors go out and then read a lot of madness and use it as a business to scam people. Because they don't understand the words. So when they hear the word say man was made to suffer and woman was made to feel the pain, when they see a woman suffer, it's actually against nature. Because remember, the woman was made to feel the pain, man was made to suffer and work and sweat, and then woman was made to feel pain. But anyways, family, I saw the thing go. As I said, that is my 2 cents on the situation. You know what I mean? So if you still want to support and you still want to partner up with Jam Tours and we can create you know what I mean, a whole organization where we try to use the internet to actually help people from Africa, from Kenya, and that would be a good idea. I'll champion that, but maybe it's not my time yet. So when you see these comments come, maybe it's not even my time. But anyways, you know what I mean, let's focus on what I have to do, you know what I mean, and we'll all see what the most I have in store for, you know what I mean, for Jam Tours. But anyways, one love, God bless, Jamaica, I'm out.